Hey everybody, hope you could hear me because there's some construction going on in my neighborhood right now. Excuse the mess around, that's not going to be there, it's going to be cleared away soon. I just made a upside down hanging vampire, and I just wanted to show it to you guys. I just made it pretty recently. So there was a video I did post on the eyes I made using a bath mat. So I put those in this guy. I could use bigger eyes maybe for this one, but I think he'll still look pretty good with this. So in the haunt, you're gonna see him in the castle, in the vampire den area. You will pretty much only see if the head, maybe this portion of the body, but you're not going to really see too much above that. I think where I'm going to hang him. So I haven't put him in just because I just finished making him, and right now I have a lot of other personal responsibilities I have to attend to. So he will not be hung, I think, until either Wednesday evening or Thursday, sometime on Thursday. I also have to make a video of a haul that I did within 2 days. I picked up some stuff I was not expecting to pick up, so I'll do a video on that. But let's just talk about how he's made. So the way he's made is by using one of those, again, those tomato rack type, those metal tomato racks, or racks that you normally use to grow any vine plants. That they come like cylindrical. They're made with like metal rods. And so I had one that was smaller, and that's basically his whole body is pretty much that. And then the material I used is that cloth that you could get to stop weeds from growing. So I took that cloth, wrapped it around the rack, and then after that I cut another piece to use as the wings. And so I just have him folded in, like, because he's hanging from somewhere. So just like a bat will tuck its wings in, I have him so he's in that position. For his arms, they're pool noodles, but they're zip tied to the metal frame, and then it's fairly light. The whole prop is fairly light. So that's why I use that metal piece, because it'll be light enough to where it's like not too difficult to hang him up. He's just hanging from one of those S-shaped type hooks. It's that red hook over there. And then his mask is a foam mask with a hard plastic frame. So this mask, it's nice and squishy, but has this texture I had for a long time. This one, you wouldn't want to leave it in the sun too long. Based on my experience of last year, I have another mask that I have different than this mask, and what I noticed is that in the heat, it's really strong heat, this type of foam, it tends to get real soft and gooey. So you want to not have this mask in either in direct sun for too long or in direct heat for too long. And then for his neck and chest portion, this is like some type of packing foam. It's very thin, but you could actually use a heat gun on it and it will bond together. Now I'm actually going to do some work on this section here of his body. I want to put some cotton and just sort of make this seem a little more seamless. so it looks a little more gradual from this tone to this part of his body. So I will be doing that before I hang him up. But this is just hot glued, and some portions I let the heat of it kind of burn through because I thought it would be a little more creepier if his skin had a little like these roundish dead looking edges. So I thought that would look cool, but like areas around here and the edges are kind of like this where it's obviously sticking out too much. I'm going to coat that with some cotton and then really blend that in. So that's pretty much the last part of work that needs to be done with him. The back of his head, I'm not too concerned right now because where he's going to be hanging, all the backside will be dark, so you wouldn't be able to notice that anyways. So I'm not too concerned with that. I could just spray paint it black and that'll fix the problem. But yeah, this is how he looks. You're pretty much gonna see him in the haunt maybe from an angle kind of like this. So you know, you're just gonna mainly see his head, the eyes. Kind of reminds me of the vampire from Salem's Lot. So I definitely was trying to go for that look. These eyes originally I was going to put them in the other vampire prop, but they didn't look as good as I think it looks on him. So I put it on this guy, and I think he's going to do much better. So that's pretty much it with this prop. So this is a simple upside down vampire. It's easy to make. You know, you just need pool noodles, the fabric, the weed cloth fabric. You can get at a hardware store. I got a big roll from Costco, so I can make more props like these. You're gonna need this foam sheets. I'm pretty sure you get those maybe at the any packaging place. You might be able to find some of that. And you want a decent vampire mask. The head is actually a balloon that I just paper mache'd around, so you could do that. You could also just get a foam head and use a foam head, but I used that paper mache balloon, and then I actually have in here there's a clothes hanger, and so the clothes hanger, I let the hook go right through the paper mache ball or balloon, and that's pretty much securing the head on. So I could even shake this and you can see his head will move, but it's not going to fall off. But I don't have to really worry too much about that because where I'm going to hang him, that's not going to be a problem. He's not going to be shaking around. But I think next year I might want to do some other stuff to make him either add some movement to him or make him squirt some water from his mouth, because his mouth can move. So a little difficult this way, but you can see, yeah, that his mouth can move. So I might mess with that feature next year, but it's definitely something I think is very interesting. And yeah, if you want to try it out, you could make a hanging upside down vampire. And so that's it for this one. Stay tuned for a haul video after this video and many more videos related to the haunt. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. If you like the video, share it, and stay tuned for the next one. Bye.